Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an anime makeup look. The reason why I wanted to do this look today was because Anime Expo just happened. I love that convention. I've only been to one of the Anime Expos way back in like 2012, but I loved it so much. I got to work that whole convention for a gaming company and it was a lot of fun. So I was just like, you know what? I haven't done any cool, like funky anime looks, and I want to do something fun and creative. So, as you can see, my eyebrows are kind of looking a little crazy right now. So to save some time, what I did is I went in with some purple Elmer's washable glue. It doesn't have to be the purple one, but what's nice about it is when you put it on your eyebrows, it's purple. And when it's dry, it's clear, so you know when you can apply the makeup again. I went ahead and glued my eyebrows down. I did 2 layers of it because my eyebrows are very dark and also they're really, well, they're not really thick, but they tend to have a mind of their own and they don't want to always stay in place. So the motion I did is I went up, and out, and then I used a hair dryer for about 4 or 5 minutes on warm heat, on a low setting, and just kind of dried them down. And then I had to go back in because there were a couple areas like in here that were still wanting to stand up, but now they are laying nice and flat. So that'll be a good foundation for when we put on our foundation, our concealer, and new brows for our anime look. The look I am gonna be going for today is, no, stuff is falling off my desk, is, stop texting me, is this look. It's Allura from Voltron, or Netflix's Voltron. And I actually do have the costume and everything, but I wanted to make all the costumes for the paladins, and I wanted to make them for my bibis and for my husband, so I haven't yet revealed it yet, but I do have a couple pictures floating around of just like a makeup test that I did, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to recreate that look. So for my base, what I did was I went in with It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. This stuff is really amazing, and it's helped my skin out a lot. I know I have a breakout right here, but otherwise my skin has been really good. And I love the way it helps my skin and helps it feel good. All right, now Princess Allura, she definitely has a darker skin tone than I do. So what I'm gonna be doing is going in with heavy bronzer today. I'm not trying to be the exact color of her, but I wanna be a good color for my skin tone. So the foundation I am using today is by Milani. It's the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1, and the color is 02 Natural. This stuff is great because it's very buildable and has high coverage too. Oh man, this is the first time I'm actually doing the brows, so I'm nervous to see how this goes. So going in with my foundation, I'm gonna press it into the foundation. Ooh. I'll probably have to do a couple coats and some concealer for sure. So that's okay. I'll let this dry down and then go back in with maybe some concealer too on top. Just gonna blend out all of those edges. Any extra problem areas I might have, I'm gonna do 2 layers actually. I like to also get the entire lip because, oh gosh, I look weird. I like to do the look though because I know then exactly where I want the lip to be and how I want to draw it out once I'm, yeah, we'll probably have to do thin layers of the eyebrow just because my brows are darker and they are bigger too. So going in with my concealer, anytime I cosplayed, I would always love to do like the heavier makeup. It really just depends on the character and what kind of look you're going for. I always like to just kind of go full on like stage makeup. If you think your character likes a lot of makeup, you can do that. If not, then you can go less, you know? And don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Whoa, look at that. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually done my eyebrows this way, so I apologize if I'm like, what do I do? I'm doing a tutorial on stuff I don't know how to do, but you know what? We're learning together. So I'm going in with the Cover FX translucent powder, and I'm just gonna stamp this into my brows. Stamp this with my beauty blender. The reason why I do powder under the nose too is that I tend to get creasing there sometimes, and sometimes I get some buildup. And then whatever is left inside of the lid, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that and put that onto the neck as well. Okay, so I did the other side, and now I look like I have a bunch of stuff all over my face. Lots of flour on my face. So I did let this dry down just like a little bit for about 2-3 minutes. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is brush off the excess powder. So what I'm gonna do next is go in with my Hoola bronzer. Like I said, I understand that Allura is definitely not my skin tone. She is much darker and she's gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just apply bronzer to the perimeter of my face, like in that 3 shape again. But what I wanna do is, I don't wanna have it all over the face, but I do wanna have it heavier. For the nose too, she does definitely have like a slimmer nose too. I have a pretty prominent nose, so it's kind of hard for me to do like full contouring with this because my nose is already pretty thin. So taking a real tinted brush, I think it's actually an eyeshadow brush, but it works, it does the job. So I'm not gonna make it harsh, I just wanna make it really subtle. And I'm gonna also go into the inner part of my eye right here. And then what I'm also gonna do, all the shadows and stuff I'm gonna be doing, put that onto the lid. I'm gonna bring that up to the brow bone. And since her brows are actually covered up, I can even go up a little bit further if I really wanted to. So with the Hoola bronzer again, I'm gonna go right to the outer corner and I wanna go out towards the temple, just like this. Because what we're doing with this is a contour, is we're gonna do the structure of her face. We're gonna make it seem like her eyes are bigger. My eyes are very small. So we are gonna give the illusion of bigger eyes. We want this eye to go out. We're gonna add some fake lashes too. And then I'm also gonna add some white down here to give the illusion of larger eyes. And then I'm also gonna be putting in the contacts too. So with the contour again, I'm gonna look down like so. And this area here, it's like right underneath. I wanna put some contour there. Or bronzer, I should say. And then I can just connect that up here and blend it out towards the temple. So yeah, it's gonna look like that. I'm also gonna add a little bit extra contour, or bronzer, sorry. And what I'm also gonna do is for the lips, I'm gonna kind of go like this. And wherever the line is that I want it to go to, I'm gonna just use the bronzer and go around the perimeter of my lips. And I'm just doing this on the bottom for now. So I focus more on the middle, and then blend out. That's gonna give you an appearance of nice, luscious, larger lips. Okay, so I did do the other side, and while I was off camera too, I did put one more coat of concealer on over the brows, and I also put a little bit more of the Cover FX translucent powder on top. So what I'm gonna do next is taking a little bit of what I had left of the Cover FX inside my lid, is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna just start going in, and I'm gonna go ahead and buff out any harsh edges. So next what I wanna do is I'm gonna start with a subtle blush first, and then I'm gonna work my way up. This is the Airbrush Flawless Complexion Brush. It's got 2 brushes on each side. One's for concealer, one is for your powder. I love using this brush though for blush. And I'm just gonna take all that blush right in here, like where that bronzer was. This is not going to be an exact representation of Princess Allura's look. I want to have some freedom, artistic freedom, to maybe make this a little bit more artsy. I really like it when there's this like nice cloud of color. So what I might do is maybe like a little bit of pink here and like pull it back into the temple. That'll look really nice, especially since she's got those like little Altean pink marks. I gonna just go for it. Why not? So going with my James Charles palette, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this light pink first. Focus. This one. And I'm gonna take this little brush here, and I'm just gonna tap into that. And I want to go right on the cheekbone. And then I want to also go above the brow, so kind of like a C shape. And it's just like that nice light pink. You can even use like a light pink blush instead. I'm starting off light and working my way dark. I just want to do something that's a little bit different than just an absolute representation of the character. I want to do something artsy and fun. So now what I'm doing is I'm going in with the same pink, and then I'm also going to go in with this pink, just a touch. So 1, 2, 3 taps here, 1 tap there. Tap off the axis. And then just want to go in over those colors again. I like that a lot. You know, she's a beautiful alien princess. We're allowed to have some artistic freedom here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other side and be right back. All right, so I'm back and I did the pink and everything, so it looks really, really nice. What I'm thinking about doing also to the Altea mark she has by her eyes is I have these like little pink pieces of like cellophane, I think, or plastic, but they're really nice and shiny and pretty. Please don't fall out. That would really suck. It's so pretty, beautiful, and pink. And they got this nice shiny iridescence to it. So what I'll probably do is go in with like a lip liner or a liquid lip, mark where I'm gonna put it, and then maybe put some of these on top just to give it that dimension, to make it like a little bit more of like Allura editorial anime look. So just have my own little spin on it, you know? I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on the eyes. Yeah, I'm just taking a look. She's very concerned. She's like, "Are you sure you know how to do them?" That's the love. We gonna try. This is by NYX Professional Makeup, and it is in the color white. I'm gonna go in first and map out where I want my lower line to be. So we have that contour here in the crease of my lower lid, and I'm gonna just go right above that and fill it in with white. You definitely don't want to tug, so just be really, really gentle with your lower lash line. We're gonna be like Galaxy Princess Allura with the fly makeup. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in on the waterline as well. Something like that. From the top lid, what you want to do is just kind of go straight, almost like you're doing like a cat eye outline for the top. And then even on the inner part of the eye, I want to add some white. And then what I want to do to really keep this color in place is I'm going to go in with a little angled eyeliner brush. Looks like that. This is a MAC 263. And I'm going to take my James Charles palette again and go in with some white eyeshadow. I'm going to pack this in. Make it nice and light and bright. I think what I'll do too is add like some nice highlight in here. Maybe some silver. We're going to be beautiful Princess Alluras together. She's got these 2 little lashes. That's all she's got. 2 little lashes right in here. Princess Allura, I can't just do 2 because my lashes already are really, really small. So I gotta do. I got it. So what I'm gonna do though, to make it have more dimension to it, is I'm gonna go in and draw a few little sparse eyelashes with a nice little detail brush and make it look so pretty. So I don't want to go straight in with black. I'm gonna go in with this like nice little brown here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna avoid that white that we have, and then we're just gonna go to where that one crease color is that we have, that we're using the bronze color for. And I'm gonna just put in the lines. And what you wanna do is make sure it's not too harsh and still kind of blend it. And little line underneath. Add some more of that color that we're using for the lashes to the bronzer color that we used initially. Something like that. There we go. I'm gonna also do the top lid. So the color I'm gonna be going in with right here is from the James Charles palette as well. It's this nice little peach color. I'm gonna take a shadow brush and I'm gonna put this all over the lid. And I wanna bring this up all the way to the brow bone. You can even bring it up into your eyebrow hairs. Because right now we ain't supposed to have no eyebrows. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with this color here. And I'm gonna add this above the crease. So right in here. This is like usually where you would want to put like your highlight and stuff. We're gonna put that here instead. Before we get too heavy-handed in there, I'm also gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. I don't care how many times you've seen it. Watching someone else do their eyelash or curl their lashes is freaky. It's freaking thing. So what I want to do next, I want to add like a nice pearly shade. So I'm gonna go with this nice pretty shade here. I'm gonna change Charles palette again. It's like a nice peachy, pinky kind of luminous shade, shimmer shade. And I want to put that onto the lid. So that's going to be all over the lid. Use that nice color. And then on the outer corner, I think I want to take this color. It's Juvia's Place, the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place, yeah. And this color is called Nana. It's like nice orangey brown kind of color. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner. Stamping motions. And bring it up. So we have something like this now. I'm gonna go ahead and blend with a nice clean brush. This is the Anastasia brush that you can get with all their eyeshadow palettes. Highly, highly love this brush. And I'm just gonna keep blending it up. We don't want it to go down. We don't want it to go sideways or anything like that. We just want it to go up. Okay, so I did this now for both sides. So what I want to do now is in between all these like little lashes, I actually did go in and darken them just a tiny bit. And I also curved them down so that they would kind of have this like almost claw-like shape. And I'm going to go back in with the white and this little white pencil brush that's from Morphe. It is the M431 brush. And oh, it's a lot. Tap out the excess for sure. And then go in between each lash. And then I'm also going to take that white and go right in here. Right under that line. What I'm gonna do next is I want to go in with my Stila waterproof liquid liner. This is in Intense Black, and I'm gonna go ahead and really define these lashes here like this. And what I want to do for the upper lip is I want to also give that more dimension too. So going back in with the same color that we initially used for the fake lashes, this nice brown color, the James Charles color, tap off all the excess. And I'm actually gonna create my own little crease since most of it's being covered up right now. And I'm gonna, instead of going into the actual crease itself, we're gonna go higher. We're gonna probably go up to where that brow bone area is. And if you would like, you can go in with a clean blending brush and blend away too. We're not going to completely blend it all. Because what I want to do next is I actually want to go over that too with the liquid liner. Okay, so I did make a little tiny mistake there, but what I want to do anyways is go back in with that nice brown again with something right here. And I'm actually gonna put that under, so that will totally work just fine. So go like this, and you wanna blend up, 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 up. So blend into the eyeliner and then blend up like that. The next part is gonna be the liner itself. And I might have to do this a little bit thicker too. So let's switch you guys in. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna go in and don't be shy. So first, go in over the lashes. I establish how thick I want the liner to be. Okay, so now both eyes are done. I got the crease in here and it's all going out. So what I want to do now is, because I know how intense the makeup is going to be, is I want to go back in with my blush, or not blush, but the blushy kind of colors. So I'm going to go in with, let's do this color here. I think this color is called Skip. So I'm going to go in and just do that nice sea color again. I want to add more. And then, like I said, if it's too bright for you, or you don't like the edges showing, you can use that light pink. Go back in and diffuse that. We want it to look like a nice pink smoke. So what I'm going to go ahead and do next is I'm going to put on the false lashes on the bottom. But I think before I do that, I want to add some glitter. So this is by Stila and, oh my gosh, Urban Decay. This is in Glam Rock. I like this on my lower lash line. So on that line, and then in between the lashes, you can even put on up top the lashes like that. So what I did is I went ahead and I got one set of lashes and I cut them in half. And I'm going to be using these for the bottom. Just like that. These are Ardell, the foam mink lashes. So going in with my duo lash glue, this is really, really handy because one side is going to be fully clear, the other side is dark. I'm going to go in with the dark, that way it's going to match in with that band. Alright, so I'm going to go in and take my lash, and I'm going to be looking into a mirror here. So there we go. And looking down to there. Okay, so now both of the lashes are done on the bottom. I'm now going to go on the top. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look into this. And make sure that those are good. So see, it's not going to be too crazy, but it's got that nice little lash accent there. And then what I want to do next is put on some mascara. That way my lashes and the falsies will turn into one. That way they kind of fuse together. Okay, so now they are both nice and done and pretty. So for the line, for the eyebrow, what I did is I'm going in with the white pencil liner again, and I am just gonna go into that brow and carve out a new one, and then go in the middle. Nice to turn you guys in like that. So she's got the white hair. Want eyebrows to match, and so we won't make it too one-dimensional. What I'll do is I'll probably go in with like a gray or silver just to make it look more natural. If we just do all white, sometimes it can look a little flat and then not as realistic. I'm going to go in with the white eyeshadow from the James Charles palette and taking a angled liner brush. There you go. And I'm dipping that into the white here. Alright, so the color I'm going to use is this nice light brown, that taupey color. This would be a really good color for blondes, so that's why I'm choosing to use this color. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my angled brush and just go in lightly on the bottom and then blend. So I don't really have like a light gray, but I have this kind of like bluish gray. I know that it's shimmery, but I'll work with what she got. Nice and light strokes through the front and then work your way back. So it'll be more silver towards the front and then more white towards the end. A nice little ombre effect. Okay, so now the brows are done. So I'm just gonna basically outline my own lips and then fill them in. This color is Overdrawn, and this is by Jessica Colors. This stuff is really pretty. And then just color that all in. It's basically just like a nice pinky, nudie kind of color. So I'm gonna be going in with another eyeliner, lip liner by Jordana. The color is Tawny, I'm sorry. Mint. And I'm gonna go under, and I'm also gonna go on top. And then the lip color I'm going for is Bear With Me, and this is by Dose of Colors. It's a nice nude. And I'm just gonna put that on the lips. I think I want to use the same color too for little doo-doos, little side doo-doos. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take my white liner and I want to do the little Altea marks that she has by her eyes. I'm using the white eyeliner just to kind of find where I want it. Okay, so like that. This is Dose of Colors in Coral Crush, and I'm actually just gonna follow that outline with this color. You know what? I'm gonna take a brush because this is some fine detail work. Taking a brush and then go in. There we go. I think what I want to do too, just to make this kind of more cohesive and the whole entire look all together, I'm gonna put this into the inner bottom lip and smack your lips like this. Yeah, put a little extra on the top. And then I'm gonna zhuzh it up with your finger. It's really pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with Jessica Colors in Jazzy. This is a beautiful lip gloss. It's nice and sparkly. Okay, so like I was talking about earlier, is I want to add a little bit more, like a little artsy twist to it. So using my lash glue in the clear, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right inside that pink area. And then using a brush, I'm gonna pick up some of these little pink flecks. Yeah, just the brush isn't working that well, so we'll just use our hands. Okay, so I did the other side as well, and that's really, really cute, nice touch. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the lenses in and the ears on and the wig on, and then we'll be all set to go. So we'll be right back. All right, so this is the final look. It's gotten much darker since I first started filming, so the lighting is different now. This is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the transformation. And yes, I know this wig is, yeah, it's not good. Hoping to get a better one in the future. So yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment and share with me what you would like to see me create next. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thanks so much and have a good one. Bye.